Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Get it? Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go again with Taylor. Fights his way through a tackle. Second down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Man in motion here. First down, and they go right back to it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. One play action, Williams. That's caught, it's Brees Hall. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Williams. Connects with his back, Hall. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Jets.
From the gun, it's Hall. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
A couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Williams on the play action. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
On the throwaway. Good coverage by Justin Wally.
To the air on 3rd and long. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Trying for the deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts go up 6-0 here in the first. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at first down here. Ball running between the tackle. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up second down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Hall once more. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, New York.
Now here's Williams. To the left side and wheeled in by Wilson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. And he's thrown down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
I could feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. They decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
Brooks now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Richardson. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a toss play, Taylor. And that one very short, only getting to the 27. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
2nd down carry for Taylor. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Taylor again. Big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Offense in a hurry up here. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Colts holding the lead here at Lucas Oil. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Throw here, third down. Jets bringing pressure, and they got it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack. And the Colts will try for 3. Out comes their field goal unit. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push their lead to 4.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. They start the drive long. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Williams set to pass. The right side, caught by Wilson. And they are all the way into that red zone.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down throw here from Richardson. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. Give him 38 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Chased out to his right. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 35-yard line.
Second and 3 now. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Now facing 3rd and 8 after that delay of game penalty. Air it out on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards on the play.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Throw left side, Taylor has it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action and he gets himself in space to do some damage.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hall takes it straight ahead. Young continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. Their punter making his way out now. Hit before he can get anything on that return. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. 3rd down. Third and long for him here. On him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Colts are ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he gets it away from his end zone. And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At the Colts' 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. This is Hall. Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
At the 44-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, Williams. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. Now they're up against it here on 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Again, left side to Taylor. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
19 Chargers.
Richardson from his own end zone. Right side is reeled in by Warren. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
60. Here we go. 18 Longwood. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. It's his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him 24 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing again, Richardson. Forced out to his right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. They'll throw again, Richardson. Continuing to move past the 45. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Taylor trying to run for this first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 13-13 ball game as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Richardson on 1st and 10. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. Oh, he lost the football. And the Jets recover it. And they can't call the return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that. Finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you could feel it. You could feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to a nub, and you just feel that energy being sucked out of them, and to not take advantage of it just stings that much more.
And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They've got a man in motion. On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Williams on the play action. Get some space around midfield. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Again, left side for Hall. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
On play action, Williams. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
And they're on the 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets them the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They go again with Taylor. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throwing now. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Brandon Stevens has it!
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They give to Hall on the draw. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. The Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. And he could have a free play here. Wilson on the slant. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Here comes 2nd and 3 following the penalty. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now we'll get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 32-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw it. It's Pickens on the slant. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to Hall. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Here's Hall once more. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. So the rookie getting a chance at a signature moment here in his first season. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. And his kick is blocked. Now this is picked up inside the 35.
I'll tell you this, Kate. If they end up winning this game, there is a game ball in that man's future. Staring potential defeat in the face, he put 52 other dudes right on his back to go get that block and keep it deadlocked.
First and 10 now from the 30. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Straight ahead to Taylor. And he's going to get caught up after a gain of maybe a yard, so they're going to be stuck with 2nd and 14. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires.
Set to kick off.
And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Brooks now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. Escapes the pocket. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
All set to go now from the 35. To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Completed to his running back. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First down throw here from Richardson. Gets this one to Pierce. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He goes to the hurry up here.
13 more yards. That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Throw complete to Warren. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Taylor now up the middle. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
That play clock running low, and Shane Steichen signals for a timeout. And that'll leave him with just one remaining in overtime. Their first drive of OT is on the ropes, Brock. It's 3rd and 5. Taylor again. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead in this game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Challenge has been laid down, partner. It's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. On play action, here's Williams. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Williams off the play fake. That's Dotson with a catch out right. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down. Timeout taken by New York. That's it 2nd. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Third and a lone yard coming up. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. As they'll have none remaining in OT.
1st down, Jets.
The 1st down from the 41. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Williams again. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down. Gotta hurry this to the line.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, New York.
First down, Williams.